Today's a day where the car goes back on all four wheels, no more jack stands. I'm pretty scared because I don't want to mess things up, but I don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead with it. And it's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm gonna get it all done in one video, so stay tuned and watch to the end. Before we go out in the garage, I gotta update something here. If you are one of these 2,325 people, thank you very much for subscribing, but make sure you hit the bell. That way when I upload a video, I work my ass off on these videos, then you will see it pop up as a notification. Now, what do we actually gotta do to get this car back on four wheels? Well, I gotta weld in the new strut towers because it's gonna be a new bolt pattern for some new coilovers. I gotta build those new coilovers and get those installed. I gotta put a whole new steering rack in with all new tie rods just to get all the fitment right and just to make it work. And then I'll have a rolling chassis. So with that being said, let's go out in the garage, and I have no idea where we're gonna start. Like I just told you guys, I'm scared. I've never done this kind of stuff before. A lot of people assume they see my videos and they see this cool stuff that I'm doing, but I always say I don't know what I'm doing. I'm always learning as I go. So I was originally scared to make some mistakes, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna be catastrophic mistakes. They're gonna be mistakes that I have to probably go backwards on some work that I've done and redo some things and take more time, but that's how I'm gonna learn. So even if I make mistakes right now, and some of you guys may be watching and probably cringing and saying, why is he doing it that way? This is how I learn. I don't have anyone else to show me. So if you have any input and you wanna say something, please leave a comment. I'm very open to your advice and your input. But anyways, we're gonna get right into it, and let's hope for the best. So here's the plates that we got for the new Mustang bolt pattern, and here are the caster and camber plates that the coilovers will be going in. So I think the first step is to, obviously we're gonna have to trim this up a little bit, mark out where it's gonna be, see if it all lines up and it works out, and then we're just gonna start tacking it in. And guys, whenever you're using tools that are potentially dangerous, please safety first. So I'm gonna be grinding. I got my eye protection, face protection, I got ear protection, and I got gloves. What I believe we're looking at here is the inner and outer fenders, how they're separated. They're not together. They were together before I cut the center part out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go around the edge and weld as much of it as I can back together before I put that plate on here and weld that on top. My welds are not beautiful, but I got all the seams welded together, so it's basically like I combined them and made them one piece just to add some strength there. And let's see how this fits in there now. Okay, pretty good. I think we'll get some tacks in there. Okay, so I think we're actually in pretty good shape. I mean, once we let the car down, that spring is gonna compress, so we should get a little bit closer to a nicer fit. The wheel's still a little bit more forward than I would like it, but that's the control arm, has nothing to do with the coilovers. But I think we're pretty good. We're not sticking out as far as I would have thought we were from the beginning. Honestly, I'm liking this. Now that that side is all tacked together, now we can do this side. Bam. Now I got both sides done. Not fully done, they're just tacked in right now, but they're pretty much where they need to be. I'm gonna wait for all the steering to be complete so that I know everything works, and then I'm gonna weld these solid. This is day 2 because I have to wait for parts to come in. So today the steering rack is in. It has a core charge on it, so I took the old one out. I'm gonna be taking that back, going to pick up the new one. We're on day 3. New steering rack is here. We're gonna be putting it in. I just wanna show you guys what Chris did for me. The bolts that need to go in here are way too sloppy, so I asked Chris for a huge favor, gave him the measurements, and look at this. That fits in beautifully, and I swear that fits. It's snug, but she goes, man, it works. Thank you very much, Chris. You guys are fantastic at showing me love and supporting me in everything that I do. And if I can ask for one favor from you guys in this video, is to help support my buddy Greg and Chris. They are brothers. They're working on building each of their own MGs. Greg is building a yellow midget and it has a Miata engine in it, and Chris is building a green one with a, I think it's a Yamaha 1000R motorcycle engine in it. So I'll put their info somewhere in this video and probably in the description, but please go show them some love. They help me out so much in the entire process of everything, not just this car, my entire life. They are fantastic people. Please go show them some love. Now let's get the steering rack in along with the new tie rods. Okay, so both sides are in. Remember, none of this is torqued down. There's no cotter keys in, nothing's finalized. I don't want to go and tighten everything right down before I know it even works. It's all still in the proof of concept. So now I'm going to put the wheels on, start to lower the car down so that the wheels can press up into the coilovers, and I just want to see if the fitment's right. If it is, then we're going to start welding the strut towers solid, and we'll see where we get from there. No, I was doing so good. I was welding and I almost got done. I'm probably like 90% done. I mean, I know they're horrible looking, but they're strong, I know it. But my welder just quit. I mean, I don't know what's going on with it. When I pull the trigger, it's like the wheel isn't going. I checked, nothing's too tight. I don't know what's going on. I could pull the wire out with a pair of pliers, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna put this together because I'm so close. I'm not gonna give up. I can do the rest of the welding later. So let's get these bolted back up and put the car down on its wheels. Yes! Oh my God. That's a good feeling. You guys just saw that. The car rolls. Sorry, I can't help myself. I just gotta do this. Oh my God. And it goes so easy. Don't get me wrong, I got lots of tweaking to do. I got lots of other things that I need to do before this is actually like the way it's gonna be. But man, that is so worth it. I can't believe this car's rolling again. I don't know if you guys can tell how happy I am, but man, this is the most satisfying feeling ever. Wow, oh my God, guys. Again, I'm so happy. That is the best feeling ever. Anyways, guys, I've been working my ass off this past few weeks and it's finally paid off. The next thing is to do some small tweaking, like I said, but now we can start working on the engine. I have all the things that I need. We're gonna start taking them apart, figuring out what we got, getting what we need, and start putting together an engine that we could put in this car. And then we can start working on firing that up. Well, I am having a good day. I'm gonna go and relax inside and probably just come out here every 5 minutes and look at the car and probably push it around just because I can. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for the ongoing support. I really do appreciate it, guys. Stay tuned because every Friday I'm gonna be putting out a video. And yeah, we're gonna get this thing on the road as soon as I possibly can. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.